Welcome to my video on how to build Light Trainer RC airplane. If you dare to watch till the end, you will learn step by step how to get yourself flying for cheap. The idea here was to design the little simple airplane that is super easy and very quick to put together.
Huh, very quick to put together? Who are you lying to, yourself or our viewers? It took you ages to get it in the air.
Shut up, Joey. I had to record my work along the way, and it takes extra time. Altogether, it took me only 8 hours to complete, and that includes getting the materials from the shop.
You really believe in the words that are coming out of your mouth, do you?
Anyway, here is how it went. First, I designed my little aircraft in Blender. I named it Sea Sparrow as in cross-section looking from the front. Here is what design looked like. Then, let's get to the fun part, the actual build. I start with the usual, printing out the plans and stickers, tracing and cutting the parts out. I tape them over for extra strength. Well, now is a good time to paint the fuselage. I designed pretty nice pattern, I think, and figured I used Sharpies to save me some time.
Don't forget to mention it didn't work very well for you. The color went all over the place. Unless you want well-weathered look in the end, then they are brilliant. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I gotta admit, he's got the fair point here. It is not very practical, maybe if I covered it with clear tape. Next time, I am definitely using stickers or some colored tape. Next step is putting the fuselage together. Easy peasy, just 3 elements. Then horizontal stabilizer and...
Oh, pay attention to this one. It is gonna bite him in the butt later on. I nearly lost my life because of that.
How could you almost lose your life? You are only a Lego.
Don't be trying to play the Lego card now. I ain't gonna be taking it.
Elevator and rudder I install using few strips of mica plastic reinforced with packing tape. Does the job all right and is pretty quick. Then I move on to the wing. Design is simple again. I just cut it along. Sand a bit to obtain profile to match the cut of the fuselage, glue it together, and it's ready. After I attach the wing, I mark the CG with a little screw. Very practical hack I learned from Julius Perdana. Check his channel too. He makes awesome stuff. The rest is downhill. The struts I made from paper straws. I put on the wing registration sticker, mounted the motor, and installed the servos. To make a landing gear, I am using 2mm steel rod. You noted probably that I made this ugly skid instead of tail wheel. There is a reason for that. I simply lost my tail wheels. I looked everywhere. It so kept nagging at me that I even cleaned up entire workshop and still nothing. so skid it is.
You are so cheap you couldn't buy some new ones, could you?
Just disregard him, please. He just can't help himself. For securing push rods in place, I am using electrical cable ties. Also, quick and practical solution. Over the wheels, I am using fairings. I think fixed gear airplanes look absolutely stunning with them. Okay, now it is time to slap some electronics in. You can see me trying to tidy up the wires. I use cable ties again, but let me tell you, it is a real fight.
Oh, now that you mentioned fight, listen to this. Why do skeletons don't fight each other? Don't know? Because they don't have the guts. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that was really delicious joke, Joey. I am sure in the comments people are gonna say how funny you are. Anyway, some more stickers on, including of course DFO logo, and it is ready to go. All right, get in there, Joe. Well, the Maiden test flying turned out to be super disappointing. Not only it didn't want to lift off, but even when I hand launched it, it flew very dodgy, with a massive negative pitching moment and lacking power. My heart sunk because I so wanted it to be decent, only because that little sea sparrow looks so cool. So back to workshop for some fixes. I gave the wing new narrower foil and adjustable angle of incidence mount so I could experiment. In the end, the reason for bad performance was super simple. If you go back to 256 mark, you will easily figure what the mistake was. On the occasion, since I couldn't look at that nasty skid, I made a tail wheel. I still couldn't find my proper one. And back to field. Now, after fixes, the Sea Sparrow flies like a charm. It is super easy and relaxing, capable of little aerobatics like loops and rolls, even on a windy day, although I had to give it 6 AA batteries for ballast. if anyone is interested in building one themselves. Details how to get plans you will find in video description. Please consider subscribing. It is just a click away down here in the corner, and it really helps a lot. Thank you, and see you in next one.